this is going to be hitting replay on a debate that we half started on Wednesday night with Joy. What would you, if you were emperor of the world, your favourite question, you can either replace every seated desk with a standing desk, or there's an hour of compulsory intelligent exercise for everyone, but you can only pick one. Which is more important for the human race?
You go first.
I think I'd take the desks.
It's a big call. Go.
Because I think if you can replace all those hours of sitting that we do, and most of the population does so much sitting at work, in cars, all that sort of stuff. If you can replace all that with sitting, you wouldn't need...
Well, that was standing.
With standing, sorry. You wouldn't need as much exercise because you've kind of got the postural effects and the blood flow through the legs effects covered. So you're getting so much more incidental work done. And people will naturally walk more because they're already standing. So they'll walk across to the office, they'll go do things instead of just rolling their chair across the office as they do. And you get more of that incidental stuff, so the high intensity stuff that we're trying to put in via gyms and sports and stuff like that won't be as necessary.
Well, there's a lot to be said to that because I have a standing desk that I got for my 40th, the Geek desk. It's an awesome desk. You can press a button, and up, down, I love it. And what I found is that, when I set it at standing, I make phone calls, I do all sorts of things, and I pace around. Like, you pace so much more. And even
it's hard
here,
to pace in a chair.
You can't pace in a chair, Even in here, like, whenever I'm making phone calls, if I'm not having to take notes, I'm walking around just because it's nice to have that incidental movement. So, in subtracting the negative of the seating desk thing, you make a massive plus. So I agree with that. But I think I would still choose that hour of, like, that 7 hours a week of humanity being forced to do intelligent exercise. I think I would pick that because people are going to feel so good and active and fit and healthy, they're going to be kind of allergic to sitting anyway.
Okay.
So they're going to get up out of their chair more. But the big thing is, the standing desk helps because it takes a bunch of hours that you were sitting out of the equation. But it's still not undoing the fact that, I'm spending 2 hours in the car each day.
See, I was under the impression that the cars were now standing cars.
You can't change.
I was working under standing cars.
Standing car rules. You can't change the game too late. We've got it on camera.
Fine. Go on.
So I think the ability to put mobility and strength and the standing desk isn't going to give you that great serotonin. Imagine a populace where everyone, maybe terrorism wouldn't exist if everyone was doing exercise an hour a day and everyone felt happy. Because exercise makes you feel happy.
Yeah.
And
the days you train in the morning are the best days.
Yeah. So I think in terms of, that Archimedes lever, that idea of the thing that moves the world. I think I think an hour of exercise per day, I'm going to pick that. Do you want to come over to my side yet?
I think I do. Do
you want to talk about takeaway hacks in terms of desks?
How to minimise desk effects. Nice one.
So you can buy an expensive standing desk. About $1,000 it was, and it's amazing. Or you can do workarounds. This is your workaround.
My favourite, yep.
That's Jacob's standing desk workaround. Bunch of cushions.
Backed up on front. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty good like that.
Sometimes people will go to IKEA and they'll buy one of those $20 tables and then just go, and they put that
on
top
top
of the table.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think those work really well. So it doesn't need to be committing to an expensive desk.
No, James and Cam have one as well. They'll kneel, so they'll grab a cushion or a pillow, and they'll do
a hip
flexor stretch, do an email, swap sides, do another email, stand up, sit down. So they'll have like a rotating. It's less effective in that you're not getting as much, or less efficient, sorry, in that you're not getting as much work done. But it definitely does. It definitely has a payoff in that you feel better.
Yeah.
And so you're not getting to the end of the day. It's like, oh my God, I'm so stiff and sore.
Yeah.
Another one I like is just setting a timer for every 50 minutes. So sit down, got a big bunch of work done, 50 minutes, and then have a 5 or 10 minute break. And so you're never sitting for any more than 45 or 50 minutes.
And then if you are, and the other thing that gets lost often is that people will sit in just horrible posture. So if you are going to sit, particularly my favourite is people who are like sitting here at their desk and there at their computer, and it's like you
flex, you're rotated.
You just double down on your drama there. So at least making sure that you're square.
Square, feet flat, as tall as you can. Screen elevated is really nice. We've got those stands for our computers, so keyboard here, screen up there.
Because I think the modern thing, phones have got to stand in here, and laptops, because the screen has to join the keyboard, that's a terrible...
Yeah, it's so low.
It's just so low. Yeah, so I think if you can counteract that a little bit, but you're good. But yeah, imagine a world where you can make everyone exercise every day.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, you're really good.